I got a timer on the phone. We are going. I love doing this project with people that I know because I can like talk about meaningful things.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to you, you had so much fulfillment in your career, in your life.
Yeah.
Do you still have that? And like, what are things right now you're challenging, you're super excited for, to keep pushing yourself as as a professional and personal?
Yeah. I guess when you ask that question, I'm thinking like, is this more, I have, career-wise, I think there's so many different, I don't know, like I'm a flight attendant, but also I moved to New York not to be a flight attendant.
Sure.
I moved to New York to be an actor, model, like to do performance, right? So I think what's really fun is just being able to balance the two, right? Like there's a lot of fulfillment in, I guess, just being able to like travel the world and then also be able to like keep the other stuff. I love your feed, by the way. I love your feed. Oh, thank you.
Like, this is cool. No, I'm serious. I'm not to like be super like artificial, but like it's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Let's get you a little more to the sun.
Yeah.
Just like a little sun on you. So you've been in New York for 8 years.
8 years.
What?
It's flown.
How is this city, what have you learned the most about yourself in this city?
Oh my gosh.
Because this city does teach you a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the first thing that comes to mind is my mom growing up, her favorite criticism, I think, and she's not a super critical mom, I should lead with that, but she would always just tell me that I needed to be more, now I'm forgetting the word.
I love it.
Anyway, she wanted me to, I guess, not be so agreeable.
Okay. Oh, so, okay.
Yeah, and
did you struggle with that when you were younger?
Yeah. I think, like, I'm very much a people pleaser, very much like, yeah. Anyway, so I think I have just learned to, being here now, like, I'm just able to speak my mind more. I'm able to like ask for what I want more.
Was there a moment that you were like, you vividly remember that like, what's it called? Switch that for you. For example, I'll share a little bit about me because I was the same way. I thought I was a super people pleaser. And then I remember when right in college, my freshman or sophomore year, I kind of got sucked into like that Amway, you know, the Amway hook people in, like sell stuff off the online thing. I was like, okay, let me do that. And I just remember one time, like I just like knew it wasn't myself. And I remember like I snapped at the guy and be like, I don't like, and I was mean about it. And looking back on it, but I was so proud of that moment because I'm like, good, I can finally like set boundaries.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have a certain moment that like you're like, oh, you're like yourself again. If not, totally
I don't know that I can think of a very specific moment, but I know that I have been able to like recognize them in the moments that it's happening.
Okay. That's really cool.
Like I just can, like in a situation where someone tells me no, or I don't know, it's just like speaking in like a lot of authority, and if I know that it's wrong, like I will push back. And I never would push back before getting to New York.
What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh my gosh, what a hard question. It's actually, no, I think it's probably how much I really love to stay connected to the people that I love.
That's awesome.
And in fact, you know what, I was thinking about this when you said that earlier, that you're like, I like to stay in touch with people.
Absolutely.
And I'm so like that. I'm like, if I connect with someone at some point in my life, like, and there's no reason for us to, if there was no falling out, if there was no, like, any big reason to not, like, then why, I don't know. Like, I will just make sure that I am reaching out and staying in touch with the people that I care about.
I think that's so cool. I remember one of my favorite moments in my life is I was doing a movie down in Alabama, and I have a really good dear friend of mine that lives in Chicago, and he was posting that he was driving from New Orleans all the way to Florida. I'm like, yo, are you driving through Mobile? He goes, yeah. Stop and get a beer with me. And I literally had a beer with him. And we laugh about it all the time, but it's like, that ability, just like, just stay in touch. I think it's I think it's so easy to get stuck in your world and like, I don't want to talk about the current situation of the world, but like people are just like more like isolated. So it's like cool. It's cool to just be in touch. Because I feel like, you know, some people are like working out or reading or like it's like what gives them like energy. Connecting with my friends is like gives me like I feel better when I get to be social. So is that the same for you or?
No, absolutely.
So you said in your adulthood?
In adulthood, I think I started to get really offended in my early adulthood. Like after you leave high school, you leave a lot of the things where you're just like already in a position where it's natural. Like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
not because we planned to see each other, just because that's just how life is. Like
that sounds like the school system worked.
Exactly. Or like, I did theater a lot, so it was like, see you at rehearsal tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So when those things started to go away, I think it started to be like you had to make efforts, right?
Yeah. I actually love that. I never really thought about that. Yeah, it was so easy when you were younger to be like, oh, I'll see you in class at 7th period or whatever. Now you have to make an effort.
And now you have to make an effort. And I was like, well, duh, that's what you do. Because that's what you have to do in order to keep your relationships. And when I wasn't getting that in return from the people that I started to feel like, are they mad at me? Do they not care about me?
Oh, interesting.
Do they not love me? Like, is something wrong with me? But I think that's when I started to realize that's something that's more unique about me, is that like, I will do what it takes to keep those people in my life and to stay in touch with them. And I shouldn't be offended because that's just kind of like the rest of the way the world rolls. It's just like, there's seasons and people come in and out of your life. And I'm like, well, people come in, but they don't go out.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Unless there's a reason.
I think it's really cool. I want to dive a little bit more because I don't really know you that well. I would call us friends, but not like good friends. But I think this is like the third time I think I ever like actually talked to you. I do love how you travel. You're so energetic. Your feed, again, is super cool. Not to like talk about that. Do you make an effort to stay positive?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes. Very important to me to be a positive
It's so colorful. It's very like vibrant. It's very like, I feel better. I'm not trying to be selfish, but like, so I'm just curious, like, is that an effort you make or is that easy for you?
I would say both.
Yeah?
I'd say it's not hard.
Okay, let me, 1 second.
Yeah.
That's 10 minutes. Told you it goes by quickly. So you said it's not hard.
It's not hard, but I think that it still has to be a choice.
Okay.
I think it's really, take New York for example.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with New York, but I choose to be obsessed with New York.
Okay.
Right? Like, it's really, really easy to get jaded and bogged down by the city. It's really easy to get jaded as a flight attendant.
Oh my God,
like,
I imagine. Couldn't imagine.
Like, people don't last very long.
No, it's also too like, cause like I'm assuming it's just like unbelievably sexist, and I can like some are relate because like my, you know, Kimberly is like a resident and her being a doctor is unbelievable. So it's just like you deal with just like constant, like I don't say put downs, but these jabs that like can like eventually knock you out, like a death by a million paper cuts. So like, I guess so. Continue. Yes, I totally understand that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So but I don't ever want to be that person.
Sure.
And I think I loved so much when I came to the city, and it was magical, and it was like just so, I was so wowed and awed by it. And I didn't ever want to lose that.
Sure.
Like, I don't want to lose feeling like I live in a movie. That's like a very fun, exciting part of being here. And I could let myself be like, oh yeah, well, this is just normal life. Yeah, you see that all the time. Or I can choose to let myself like continue to be wowed by it.
That's so awesome.
And it's just a much more fun way to live, in my opinion.
I love that. That's it. That's 10 minutes.
So, okay.
Any last question? You watch this 5 years from now.
Yeah.
What do you hope that you learn from yourself? Or 10 years from now, whatever. You get bored on YouTube one day.
Maybe just that. Maybe just choose my happiness.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. All right, cool. Let me wrap this up.